As of today, Mike Tyson remains a boxer whom no new promise has been able to equal. That's why we've created a top list of fights where the great Iron Mike left his opponents nearly lifeless. Also, we invite you to stay with us until the end to witness the evidence that even the legendary Mike Tyson is also a human being. Let's get started. We open our top list with a match that took place on January 24, 1986, when Tyson faced Jameson at the Trump Plaza Hotel in Atlantic City, New Jersey. From the first round, Tyson sought advances to get close and land powerful punches, while Jameson swiftly moved around the ring, attempting counterattacks that occasionally succeeded.
11 months.
Yeah, Ken, he has a long road ahead of him. He is a young... Jameson is doing what I think he has to do, and that's keep on the move, keep tight.
The bout unfolded until Tyson was warned by the referee, Joe Cortez, for a low blow at the beginning of the third round.
Good philosophy. You see the low blow, and Tyson gets a warning, and Jameson let everyone know.
Later, Jameson was penalized in the fourth round for holding onto Mike's body for too long.
The longer it goes, the more he learns. You learn everything. You learn things from every fight that you fight in.
The climax occurred in the fifth round when a right hand from Tyson caused Jameson to kneel at the beginning of the fifth round. He rose at the count of 5, but Cortez, after assessing his condition, decided to end the fight.
At this point, what I think he should have been doing from the first go, he just took a right hand to the top of the head.
Jameson, Joe Cortez, the referee with a count. Showman.
Moving on to May 3rd, 1986, Tyson faced James Tillis at the Glens Falls Civic Center in New York. This bout would go down in history as the first time Iron Mike went the distance in a professional fight. Many anticipated it to be Tyson's best fight to date, and the boxer, still establishing himself in the discipline, did not hold back in providing a great spectacle.
Warms to the task once again as the round.
Corner and was distracted before he got punched. Again, he lunges in and gets caught.
However, some argued that Tillis won the fight, making the conclusion one of the most controversial of the year. Judges Bernie Friedkin, Al Reed, and Tony Moret unanimously awarded the victory to Tyson at the end of the 10th round. If you've seen this duel, let us know in the comments who you thought was the true winner.
And the uppercut. Tillis grabs him behind the head. Tillis landed a left, didn't seem to faze Tyson at all.
Days earlier, on April 20th, 1986, Mike Tyson stepped into the ring once again, this time at Madison Square Garden in New York, to add another chapter to his story against Mitch Green. Those who witnessed it experienced a Tyson who impressed Green at every moment. With powerful blows to the head and body, Tyson knocked him down 3 times and shook him with short and devastating punches.
Tillis, and what a shot! Hands high. He works his way in, slip punches. Big right hand. Big, and that wobble, Mitch Green, for a second there, is to at least clear your head or either to...
However, Green remained standing, occasionally defending himself with flurries of punches that would have toppled any other opponent. Among the highlights of the fight were in the early rounds when Tyson doubled Green with 2 body shots.
The locomotive going straight for Mitch Green. Mitch Green makes is the fact that he doesn't coordinate his fist. He's slapping his punches.
Or during the third round, when Tyson threw a left hook that knocked Green's mouthguard out of the ring, a feat that would be repeated in the fourth.
Tyson had against Tillis, and what a shot!
For his exemplary performance, judges George Colon, George DeGabriel, and Pat Dolan declared Tyson the winner by unanimous decision at the end of the 10th round. Almost closing the year, on October 22, 1986, Mike Tyson would make headlines once again after making history. The venue was the Hilton Hotel in Las Vegas, Nevada, and this time, Trevor Berbick had the misfortune of facing a prime Iron Mike. It would be the fight that made Tyson the youngest heavyweight champion in history, stopping Berbick 2 minutes and 35 seconds into the second round in a fight scheduled for 12 rounds.
Won't be able to get underneath it. Oh, wow! With a right, another left hook that just raises. Missed the lazy left. Watch Tyson load up with left and right.
Tyson managed to knock Berbick down twice during the second round, hitting him so hard that he staggered around the ring.
Tyson clips him with a left hand. Look at this combination, and Berbick ready to go, but he stays on his
After falling backward to the canvas the first time, Trevor got up almost immediately, indicating that he was okay to continue, but it was a foregone conclusion. Tyson landed a left hook on Berbick's temple, and as he tried to recover, he stumbled towards the ropes in his corner and fell. He tried to get up, barely reaching the center of the ring, where he would fall again, and after another attempt to stand, referee Mills Lane stopped the fight. Mike Tyson wrote history with a victory by technical knockout.
Full time. Bangs the body. Wow, with that uppercut is Tyson. Catches him with a right left hook, and he goes down from this. His legs may be shut. They are. As Trevor Berbick falls back in the ropes, I don't know if he's going to be able to get...
In a new year, Tyson would enter the ring on March 7, 1987, to face James Bone Crusher Smith at the Las Vegas Hilton Outdoor Arena. Smith seemed to have a giant mouth, claiming he was not Berbick, who he didn't necessarily classify as a good puncher, and promised that in his fight against Tyson, people would see what a real fight was. Surprisingly, Smith seemed to have little interest in launching a strong offense against Tyson, frustrating Mike at some points in the fight and engaging in a shoving match that didn't please referee Mills Lane.
Tyson unloading on Smith.
For trying to slow down the fight by going to Tyson's body, Smith received 2 penalties during the match, but his strategy worked wonders. After the 12 previously agreed rounds, both fighters were still standing. Judges Dalby Shirley, Jose Juan Guerra, and Lou Tabbitt unanimously awarded the victory to Tyson by decision, making Smith eat his words. On August 1, 1987, the Hilton Center at the Las Vegas Hilton in Nevada would serve as the venue for the showdown between Mike Tyson and Tony Tucker. There was much anticipation, as both would enter the ring undefeated that night, and whoever won would mark the first blemish on the other's record. After a long 12-round fight where the strength and endurance of both boxers matched, the judges faced the tough task of deciding the winner.
Short jab, then step. Like that. Short jab, then step in. Get close. Now come. There it was. That's what you have to... Those are the antics there. Sometimes work.
Bill Graham, Julio Roldan, and Phil Newman unanimously decided that Tyson had defeated Tucker, who claimed it had been a classic bout and expressed his desire for a rematch from that moment on. The short but impactful fights of the Great Iron Mike returned when, on January 22, 1988, he faced Larry Holmes at the Atlantic City Convention Center in New Jersey. Larry, aware of his weaknesses, focused on defense during the early rounds, keeping the beast that was Tyson at bay on the ring. Holmes, who was already 38 years old and a grandfather, couldn't withstand the fury of a Mike Tyson determined to annihilate him in the ring. During the 4th round, he was knocked down 3 times before referee Joe Cortez stopped the fight 5 seconds before the end of the episode.
4th round is the biggest problem. Oh, right hand! Down goes now. Mike Tyson is in charge. He's the boss, and Larry's down for the 2nd time. There's no 3 knockouts. Larry gets nailed with the left hand, the right hand, digs to the body, goes to throw right hand, gets clipped with a big right hand.
But if you thought Holmes hadn't endured enough, you would be surprised to know that Bruce Seldon at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, Nevada, on September 7, 1996, couldn't even complete the 1st round. Seldon joined the long list of Tyson's victims who never made it out of the 1st episode, paralyzed by fear as soon as they stepped into the ring. Bruce would fall to the canvas twice, and both times, it seemed like he did it out of fear more than the impact of being hit by Tyson.
He's standing way outside. Look how he stands straight up there. Now that's not...
Oh, down goes Bruce Seldon.
He had a nice long rest there, but he has felt...
Back comes Seldon.
After his first fall, Seldon didn't leave his corner as if waiting for the beast coming to devour him, only to perform a 2nd fall so convincing that Richard Steele ended the match, giving Mike the victory by technical knockout. Closing the top list on a high note, we enter the new millennium when Tyson faced Lennox Lewis at the Pyramid, Memphis, Tennessee, on June 8, 2002. Despite Lewis defeating Tyson by knockout at 2 minutes and 25 seconds of the 8th round in a 12-round bout, Tyson remained a true titan, willing to fight until the end despite the evident injuries inflicted by the punishment Lennox imposed.
Knockout past the 7th round. Lennox Lewis tripling Mike Tyson with a big upper. Lewis
Lewis unloaded. He's got heart. Now, you can't take that from him. Big right hand from Lewis and Tyson.
Solo una prueba más de que el gran Iron Mike también es un ser humano. Gracias por llegar hasta aquí. Te recordamos que la mejor forma de apoyar nuestro video es dejando tu like y suscribiéndote a nuestro canal, activando la campanita de notificaciones. Cuéntanos, ¿cuál de estas peleas fue tu favorita? Te leemos en los comentarios.